Kirsty Lawrence. I recently ran a social networking and internet workshop. One of the things we looked at was Facebook. Facebook is a great way to connect with friends online, share photographs, and find out interesting things that are happening in your community. However, many people who have a learning disability have told us they worry about being safe on Facebook. For those people, our workshop has put together 5 top tips on how to stay safe on Facebook. To help me show you these tips, I've recruited 4 of my workshop members. They are Jonathan.
Hello.
Vanessa.
Hello.
Leanne.
Hello.
And Thorn.
Hello.
Otherwise known as the Thumbs Up Gang. Before we give you our 5 tips, it might be helpful to have a quick look at how Facebook started and why it's now so popular around the world. A long time ago, probably just after dinosaurs became extinct, the only way people could communicate without being face to face was by using a telephone, what we now call a landline. Or we could send a letter, what we now call snail mail.
Alright, Thor. Here's a letter to send to Cousin Bruce in Australia, asking him to send some photographs.
Thank you.
Bye, Thorn. Don't be too long.
Not too long.
Be back in time for tea. Don't worry, Vanessa. It's only 3 miles to the post box. He'll be alright.
Jonathan, can I get the phone?
Okay, Mum. Hello? Oh, hi, Cousin Bruce. It's Cousin Bruce, Mum. What's that? You have sent the photographs? Be here in about 3 weeks? Great.
Then in 1990, a man called Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web, what we now call the Internet. This meant that we could communicate quickly over long distances using a computer. 14 years later, in 2004, a university student in America named Mark Zuckerberg invented Facebook. Facebook meant that people could talk to each other in a virtual community where we could share pictures, let people know what was happening in our lives, and make new friends without having to leave the comfort of our own homes. People called this online social networking. Okay, so Facebook sounds cool. However, it is a public website. This is why some people worry. They don't want everyone seeing their details. For other people, they are not aware that they can get into trouble saying certain things on Facebook. With over 1 billion registered users on Facebook, we can see why people might worry. However, if you follow some basic safety tips, you should be able to use Facebook safely and make it work in a positive way for you. Very often, when people use Facebook, they are in the comfort of their own home. Sometimes, because they are on their own, they forget that other people can see what they do on Facebook. When you log on to Facebook, it is like walking into a community, only it's an electronic community. When you're in the community, hopefully you are polite. However, some people think that they can say things on Facebook that they wouldn't say in the community because they are alone at home. For instance, they may type something like, "However, consider whether you would do this."
Excuse me, can you tell me what time the next bus is, please?
It's in about 5 minutes' time.
Oh, that's great, thank you. Can I just say, look, you're really sexy, you are.
Can I just say, I think you're really rude. Come on, Liam, let's go. In that scene, the man at the bus stop was only overheard by the two ladies he was rude to. If you say something like that on Facebook, hundreds of people might witness you do it. If you say things that are rude on Facebook, you can also get into serious trouble. You wouldn't do this in public, with just a few people watching. Why would you do it with hundreds of people watching you on Facebook? So our first tip is, always be polite on Facebook. Another important tip, if you want to stay safe on Facebook, is to only share Facebook with people you know and trust.
Oh, no, sir.
Hello, Thorn. I didn't know you worked here.
Oh, no.
It's great to see you again, Thorn. Do you mind if I add you on Facebook?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Right then, I'll speak to you soon then, Thorn. I'll
See
see
you.
you later.
In that clip, you can see that the two workers obviously know each other quite well. When they add each other on Facebook, they will feel comfortable because they already know each other. When you first join Facebook, your settings are automatically set as public. This means that thousands of people can view your Facebook page. However, you have the choice on Facebook to set your page as friends only. This means that only the people you have chosen to be friends with on Facebook can see your Facebook page. This is a much safer way to use Facebook because you will know all of the people you communicate with on Facebook. Whenever someone asks to be your friend on Facebook, if you want to be safe, if you don't know them, don't add them. This might sound impolite, but it is the only way to make sure your private life stays private and only shared with people you truly know and trust. Tip number 2 is only add friends you know and trust on Facebook. Our next tip is about putting things on somebody else's Facebook page. Even if you have your own page set to friends only, if you write or put a photograph on somebody else's page and their setting is public, then thousands of people could still see what you have said. What I am about to say now is probably the most important Facebook safety rule of all. If you want to stay safe, never say or put anything on Facebook which you may regret later. Jonathan, have you seen the photo of an us on Facebook?
No, I haven't. Let's have a look. Oh God, just look at her. Oh God, she looks really stupid, she does. I thought, have you saw the photo, Vanessa? Shall I show you? Oh God, have you saw her? She's drunk. She's got all the bottles of vodka there and everything. Oh God.
In that clip, the student has shared a Christmas party photograph with a friend. That friend has then sent it to other friends. Before long, the photograph has been seen by all her fellow students. So, tip number 3. Don't put anything on Facebook you may regret later. This next tip is about what you say about yourself on Facebook. Obviously, people will know your name. They may know which part of the country you live in. These type of details are called your personal details. If you want to stay safe on Facebook, then your name and the area of the country you live in is probably as much as you should reveal. The more personal details you reveal, the more vulnerable you will be.
Hello, my name's Jonathan.
Hello.
Would you like to know more about me? Look, got my wallet. There's my debit card. All the details on it. And by the way, I live at number 1 Marston Green Road, Solihull.
Okay.
Oh, would you like my personal phone number as well?
Okay. Hang on a minute, let me make a note of that.
Oh, hello. Would you like my personal details as well? Okay then, bye.
In that clip, the lady on the bench was a stranger. Yet the man who sat next to her told her some of his most private details. You wouldn't do this in public. If you do it on Facebook, it is even worse. Unfortunately, Facebook does encourage you to put lots of information on about yourself. However, this is a choice. You don't have to. The less you reveal about your personal information, the safer you are. Things you can choose not to say about yourself are your telephone number, your address, and your bank account details. Even if somebody asks you for this information, you can say,
No.
So, tip number 4 is don't put personal details on Facebook. Our final tip is about your computer's security. If you want to make sure only you can access your account, always log off Facebook when you have finished. Also, you can make sure you keep your password for your Facebook account safe. Keep it somewhere private and never reveal what it is to anyone else. Here are our 5 tips if you want to stay safe on Facebook. Number 1. Be polite. Number 2. Only share Facebook with people you trust. Number 3. Never put anything on Facebook you might regret. Number 4. Don't give out your personal details. And number 5. Always log off Facebook and keep your password safe. And a final note, we should remember not everyone wants to join Facebook. Some people still like to use traditional ways of communicating.
Emails. I remember the time when we had proper communication with letters and pens and paper and stuff. All this nonsense.
A letter for you, Dave.
God, an actual letter? Wow, an actual letter with a stamp and everything. Wow. Let's have a look at it. Proper communication. Mike? The LD team have asked if you can send a group text about our new opening hours.
Right, let's give this a try. Text. Oh, forget this. I'm going to phone them instead.
Whether you do use Facebook or not, it will always be a matter of personal choice. Being safe is also a personal choice. Do you choose to be safe on Facebook? My name is Kirsty Lawrence, and we've been the Thumbs Up Gang. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye!
Can I just say, love, you're really sexy, you are.
Cut.